In every corner of our diocese, there are men and women who carry no fame, no riches, no earthly crown. Yet their footsteps echo in classrooms, chapels, barangay halls, and humble homes. They are the catechists, simple hearts aflame with extraordinary faith. Often unseen, often uncelebrated, they prepare little children to pray their first Our Father. They walk with families in baptism, confession, and First Communion. They whisper the good news in times of doubt, fear, and despair. Their mission is hidden, yet their impact is eternal. And today, as we gather to honor their journey, their sacrifice, and their hope. Welcome to the Haro Archdiocesan Evangelization and Catechetical Day 2025. A day of mission, a day of communion, and a day of hope. With the theme, Ambassadors of Hope, witnessing faith, inspiring love, and transforming lives in a changing world. Today's celebration unfolds in three great movements. First, witnessing faith. For this faith is not merely taught, it is lived. Catechists stand as witnesses to the living Christ, bearing His light in a world of shadows. Today, we listen to the State of the Catechetical Commission address by our JSCAT Director, Reverend Father Rex John N. Palmos. Looking back 5 years ago and looking forward to what is next, a moment of silent reflection follows. Where am I now in this journey? We are blessed as well with an inspirational keynote by Reverend Father Jason H. Laguarta, CBCP ECEC, Co-Executive Secretary, Director of the Office of the Promotion of New Evangelization, and the dynamic leader behind the PCNE, the Philippine Conference of New Evangelization. And in Conversations from the Heart, we will listen to testimonies of catechists, active servants, silent supporters, men and women who give everything for the mission of evangelization. This is Witnessing Faith. Second, inspiring love. For catechesis is not only words, it is love in action. A love that teaches, a love that heals, a love that listens and serves. And so we break bread together in an agape meal, sharing what we have as brothers and sisters in the journey. As we dine, creatively flows with the first ever simultaneous on-the-spot poster making contest 2025 in the Cat Quiz B Year 4. Celebrating talents and knowledge of our catechists. We will then witness the graduation ceremonies of WCC Batch 1, catechists who persevered through struggles for nearly 2 years of formation. Their joy reminds us, it is never too late to learn, never too late to begin anew. And we will be moved by the awarding of the 14 Huarang Catechista Year 4, honoring those who lives of dedication and sacrifice, reveal how much they love God and His Church, as the active, longest-serving catechists of the 14 vicariates of the Archdiocese. This is inspiring love. Third, transforming lives in the changing world. For the gospel is not frozen in time. It grows, it journeys, it transforms. Catechists are bridges of this transformation. keeping alive what Pope Francis calls the memory of God in every generation. We culminate with a Eucharistic celebration in honor of San Lorenzo Ruiz, to be presided over by His Excellency Most Reverend Medifil B. Billones D.D., Archbishop of Haro. Here, we shall also witness the prayer of blessing for the Vicariate Catechetical Coordinators and the JSCAT Advisory Council, our companions in leadership and mission. Together, we walk this path. Together, we are ambassadors of hope. And who better guide us than our patron, the first Filipino saint and martyr, San Lorenzo Ruiz, a family man, a sacristan, and a catechist. He faced trials and temptations, persecution and death. Yet in his final breath, he proclaimed, "Even if I had 1,000 lives, I would give them all for Christ." San Lorenzo Ruiz, model of catechists and evangelizers, companion in our mission. As his image is brought into this place of celebration, let us lift our voices in prayer and devotion. With one heart, we now sing the hymnal for San Lorenzo Ruiz.
San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami, amon batun kagmananawa. San Lorenzo Ruiz, mapainubuson, na alagad sang Diyos, kami nagaampo, kagagapangamuyo. San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami. O San Lorenzo Ruiz, imo kinpadunggan ang aton pungsod, maalwan nga saksi ni Kristo, huwaran kag modelo nga santo, patron sang katikistang Pilipino, sang katikistang Pilipino. San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami, amon patron kag mananawa. San Lorenzo Ruiz, mapainubuson, na alagad sang Diyos, kami nagaampo, kagagapangamuyo. San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami.
O San Lorenzo Ruiz, imo ginapalangtaang aton pungsod, tungod sang imo pagpamatud, nangin mapainubuson nga santo, matuod nga nagahigugma sa tao ka Ginoo.
San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami, amon patron kag mananawa. San Lorenzo Ruiz, mapainubuson, na alagad sang Diyos, kami nagaampo, kagagapangamuyo. San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami.
O San Lorenzo Ruiz, martir sang aton pagtuo, nga sa Diyos iya ginhalad, ang bugos niya nga kaugalingon, masaligan nga alagad, sa ngaton simbahan.
San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami, amon patron kag mananawang. San Lorenzo Ruiz, mapainubuson, na alagad sang Diyos, kami nagaampo, nagagapangamuyo. San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami. San Lorenzo, amon kaupon, sa pagpanglakaton, padulong sa bukos, mapakiliusan. San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami, amon patron kag mananabang. San Lorenzo Ruiz, mapainubuson, na alagad sang Diyos, kami nagaampo, nagagapangamuyo. San Lorenzo Ruiz, ikampo mo kami, ikampo mo kami. Amen, amen.
Today, as we celebrate the journey of the catechists across our archdiocese, through Cat Travel 2025, we have walked together in all 14 vicariates. We have reached and completed all 94 parishes of the Archdiocese of Haro. This is our pagpanglakat sang paglaom, our journey of hope. Along this journey, we trained, we learned, and we grew. We prepared and launched the new catechetical module, the Ako Katekista series, a legacy of faith for our children and for future generation. And now enters the Jubilee Cross of Evangelization and Catechesis of the Archdiocese of Haro, a sign of our unity, our mission, and our hope. Its candle shines as a symbol of pardon, forgiveness, and mercy, the light that catechists bring into the wounded hearts. The catechist stands as a bridge of hope, not merely a giver of lessons, but a keeper of God's memory, a living reminder of His love. The arrow marks of the cross point in every direction, for growth must be holistic, body, mind, spirit, and community. Transformation that reaches all corners of life, and at its heart shines the banner of J's Cat. Evangelize, educate, empower. That is who we are. This is our mission. But to be ambassadors of hope is no easy task. We are called first to nurture hope within ourselves, for we cannot give what we do not have. We are called to bring hope to others in ministry, strengthening fellow catechists, supporting our parishes, guiding the youth. And we are called to bring hope to the entire community, to be a light in a dark world, to be peace in times of conflict, to be Christ's witnesses in the changing world of today. This is our challenge. This is our call. And now, with hearts burning, with voices united, with spirits aflame. We rise as one archdiocese, one family of catechists, one community of hope. Together, now we stand as we lift our voices in our national catechetical anthem. Tayo'y mga katekista!
Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo.
Tayo ay tinipon at tinawag bilang mga misyonerong puro. Ng mga aral ni Kristo, ng doktrina katoliko, mga turong gabay ng simbahan nating mahal. Halina't ating yakapin ang misyon ng catechesis dahil tayo'y mga katekista. O halina't ating yakapin itong misyon dahil tayo'y mga katekista. Handog ng puong may kapal, biyaya ng ating binyag.
Naglilingkod, nagmamahal, sama-samang naglalakbay sa ating misyon. Ating simbahang sinodal, mga katekistang gabay, ang bukal ng inspirasyon ng bagong ebanghelisasyon. Halina't ating yakapin ang misyon ng catechesis dahil tayo'y mga katekista. O halina't ating yakapin itong misyon dahil tayo'y mga katekista. Halina't ating yakapin ang misyon ng catechesis dahil tayo'y mga katekista. O halina't ating yakapin itong misyon dahil tayo'y mga katekista.